Hi, this is Jackie.
Hi, this is Diana.
And this is Home Bodies Only, where we welcome all bodies to join us as we break down and dissect HBO Max series. And this episode, we are talking about The Sex Lives of College Girls, Season 3, Episode 7, The Rodeo.
Yeehaw.
All right. Yeehaw! My summary is from TuneFiden.com. The campus magazine releases their annual list of the hottest students on campus. Bella attempts to break a dry spell. Kimberly enjoys a rare free day to herself, and Whitney's science project gets messy as the girls join Taylor at the queer rodeo.
Ooh.
I texted Diana. This was my favorite episode so far. I don't know.
I would say it's second
it.
place. Parents' Weekend.
Like Parents'
I'll
Weekend.
give this second place.
Okay. I have a lot of loves. A lot.
I can't wait to hear them.
Okay. Let's see. I think I just said the episode. I loved it. Whitney and her professor's dorky jokes. I was also like having a little bit of wine when I watched this. And I thought everything was wonderful. Kimberly doing the official Essex campus tour. The senior citizen home volunteer part reminded me of the scene in Cruel Intentions. Have you seen okay, when Sebastian, who's played by Ryan Phillippe, I was obsessed with him when that movie came out, by the way, and Annette, who is played by Reese Witherspoon, they volunteer at the old folks' home and they play games, and he's like not really playing with her, and he's like, "You won 4 times," you know. He like just tells her what to say. He actually says something really dirty to her first, I think, and before Annette comes back in the room. I love Arvind. I love Kimberly cursing about the fun facts about Essex. She's like, I effing knew it. She's like all excited. I didn't get this. I don't know. I thought it was funny though when they lost their like official license or rights with Sparrow, so they call it Spumo. I don't know. Does that mean something else? I was like, in the captions, you know, it was spelled SBUMO. I was like, Spumo, is that like a joke on Sparrow? Like I was trying. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, no, but I picked up on
just like
the Sparrow thing, but then I was like, well, what?
Spumo?
Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't know. It just sounded funny. I loved Teller's hair. I liked the extensions. I thought it looks good.
You did.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. That was a hate.
I put it under not a hate, but I like her in the short hairdo better.
Oh, I liked it longer.
Yeah. All right.
Whatever. We have different things.
We can't always agree, right?
No. Professor Friedman's lunch containers.
Stop it.
I was trying to be able to tell what the last one was. I like zoomed in, I think, because I'm like, she looks like she's eating the pasta that looks like a clam almost, but I zoomed in. I think it was veggie chip. Yeah, I think it was veggie chips.
Yeah.
I really zoomed in.
Background checks.
Yeah. Terry, Isaiah's friend. I don't know. I just thought he was funny. Like that whole scene where he was like, I don't know. I just loved everybody, I guess. I loved the pre-gaming. I loved when Whitney was talking about Calvin and she said he looks like a thumb and his mouth is a knuckle.
Yeah.
And then Bella says his lips are the same color as his face. Oh, yeah. I don't know that whole part. I just felt like they were banging it out this time.
Yeah.
I loved when they started at the rodeo and they were playing Lil Boo Thing. I love that song.
Why not?
That reminded me of last summer. I think they played it a lot. I think they played it for like, it just reminds me of Yankee games in the summer. I think they must have played it on commercials or something.
It was on like the replay list.
I don't even know what the heck he says.
No,
I think actually, while I was reading, I was like, I don't know the lyrics other than "You're my little boo thing."
And it was in like every commercial too.
Yes, it was in every commercial.
Anything to promote anything. You know, right now it's the guy from the halftime show. He's like everywhere with the. They ain't like what is his name? Kendrick Lamar from Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
Now that song's everywhere, and it's a a GIF, a meme, whatever it is.
Yes.
And, with the bell bottom jeans, right?
Oh,
good Lord.
Yeah, we'll be seeing that. Oh my God, Lila says that Kimberly and Brian are 2 prime numbers having a meet cute, and then she calls them Himberly.
she's the best.
That's funny. I actually loved Casey's speech about being a girl, like having to be pretty and not because not like the struggle is real. Well, it's true. It's it sucks. Cooper removing. I thought the whole thing was dumb, to be honest. The top hottest 50 thing, but it was cute that Cooper got Calvin removed and got her on it. I was just like, I loved the last 3 minutes, like Casey and then Bella and just all the little loving stuff.
Yeah.
And I did love Whitney with Kanan.
Oh, shoot.
All right. What you got?
I got love hanging out with the elders. I love that. I love old people. As you know, I'm obsessed with the Golden Girls. Have been since I was 5 years old. It's like my dream to live with like a couple of gals and maybe not Miami, but I just love old people. I love spending time. I love playing like games. Like I love bingo. I'm old. Like I'm an old soul, I guess. I don't know. So I was like, I could totally get down with that. It made me want to like go volunteer somewhere. I love Professor Friedman just all the way. She's the best. That whole scene was fantastic. She's just so good. The rodeo cups.
Yes.
Like
there were disco balls with
like the cowboy hats on the disco balls.
Yes.
That was awesome. And then I loved Lila, obviously, because I think she might be my favorite character. She's really just become my favorite thing about the show this season. She's just fantastic. To the point where I think her voice is being used on another show I just finished on Disney. It might not be her, but it sounds just like her, and she plays I should have looked this up, but it's that Win or Lose show I was talking about on Disney. Which is really good. And we finished it last night and I was like, it's gotta be her. She's gotta be, and I didn't look it up. It's like one of the mom characters because I'm like that voice, but I just love her, everything about her. I love Taylor's bedding. I know that's random, but there was a scene in her bedroom.
Oh, is it black and white?
Yeah. And then like the decor, and then maybe what the other girl was sleeping in, like a green and white thing or something. I don't know. Like I loved all her bedding and her blankets. And I just wrote, oh shoot, Whitney and Kanan. I'm here for it.
I could tell the tension was happening. I didn't know it was going to happen at the end. I was like, oh
yeah. That's it.
Okay. I'm for hate. I hate the Essex 50 most list, whatever. Stupid.
Yeah, that was stupid. And you knew she was going to make it eventually somehow.
Yeah.
At least I did. When I was watching, I was like, oh yeah, something's going to happen. Especially when her ex-boyfriend was on, there's like, no, nope.
God. Yeah. Well, this is funny because I spilled water on this notebook and the ink got blotted, and I thought I translated everything, but apparently my hates got kind of messed up.
Cool.
Definitely hated that. I hated that Calvin made the stupid list. Oh, I hated that we don't see Gabe again. I was a little upset about that.
Okay.
And then, oh God, when Taylor kisses Chloe, I was like, no. I felt bad because I knew that whole thing was just uncomfortable. I mean, I can't say I hated it. I just felt badly for it. The whole thing to happen, and I felt bad for Taylor at the moment. And then I hated the egging. They got eggs stupid. Thrown at her.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Give me a break. I mean, I know it was hazing week or whatever.
Yeah, give me a break. That was dumb.
That's all I got.
I already said Taylor, not a hate, but I like her hair in the shorter hair. It's more her style, I think.
Like it's more edgy when it was shorter. Like I know what you mean.
She's got like an edgy,
a little more fashion.
Kind of like
yeah.
It fit her.
Like the long is kind of like everybody. You know, like,
it fit her style. It fit her outfits. It went together. I also didn't like Casey adjusting her face. She was like using that app or something.
The Facetune or whatever. Yeah, no, I didn't like that either. That was,
and it made me think that like something's gonna maybe it won't go anywhere. Just like we're hanging on with Whitney with the cortisone shot, and then she just pretend like maybe that story isn't going anywhere, but I feel like it is at the end of the season probably. So we'll see. But those were my only 2 quote unquote hates.
Okay. I can relate all of the lunch containers that Professor has, keeping things in different containers. Yeah. I also, part of me really wants to be a college professor. So I just,
you totally could.
I like that whole thing. Yeah.
Maybe an adjunct somewhere. You could do that.
Yeah, but I don't think I'd make enough money.
No, but maybe that'd be fun to dabble into like an online class or something to start.
Yeah, but I'd want to walk around campus and carry like a cool bag.
We would be really, we'd be really cool. We should look into that together.
Fall. I'd only want to do it in the fall semester though.
Okay.
Because I don't want to travel somewhere in the winter and deal with the cold. Walking around the campus in the fall with my fall.
Can you imagine if we co-taught a class?
What would it be about? Psych and speech.
But it would maybe
school psychologist and speech pathologist collaboration,
and we could have theme music
and
people would definitely take us serious.
Yeah, totally take us seriously. I think we're onto something.
No, it would be really cool, like collaboration, like with because
you collaborate and you compare the tests, and if you give this test and then you think I should give that test, and
also in social skills world or like behavior management, like things for the tips and tricks for the classroom and in your therapy sessions.
Okay, you can write that.
We'll write up the syllabus.
Syllabus. I was like, soliloquy? I couldn't remember the name of it. Maybe I could just look like, I don't know. I think a soliloquy. Wait, what's it called when you do like a poem? No, like a poem in Shakespeare, a soliloquy.
No, I'm not that smart.
I don't know.
I'm not.
Well, apparently I'm not either because I couldn't remember syllabus.
No.
So.
Like I watched TGIF,
maybe I shouldn't. I'll just dress the part. You can write up the syllabus. Okay. And I'll just say what you tell me to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be a really good consultant in that thing. So, like I like to tell people my opinions on what they should do.
You have good.
That's why I love when people come into our worlds and they help get the message across, and then they just get to leave. So like people can hate them because like they don't work there every day. I'm into that.
Oh, I love that. Yep. A consultant comes in. The expert. I don't work here, but I'll tell you exactly what you need to do.
Yeah. And then you're like,
bye. You're welcome. I just got paid $3,000 a day. People who don't work in education don't know what the heck we're talking about. But there's people who are consultants, quote unquote, who get paid a lot of money to come in. And they do speak usually very well. And you're like, oh my gosh, that sounds great. Yeah. And then they leave.
Right. Yeah.
Bye. And get their money. Okay. I can relate.
I don't have any I can relate. Besides the fact that I like snackle boxes and containers. I mean, I got nothing here. I didn't relate to anything.
Okay. Fashion. Okay. I think looking at fashion, now I'm looking at fashion on 2 different shows, is going to make me a shopaholic. This is not good. Because I'm obsessed with finding like a cheaper version of something. Yeah. I mean, okay. So I'm doing stuff for White Lotus and it has to be cheaper versions basically. So I mean, okay, so I liked Whitney's, it was a pants set. I don't know, I'm kind of calling it tracksuit, is what she was with Willa.
Yes.
Right? Willa, right? No, it's Willow.
Willow.
I'm getting confused because we have a Willa.
Okay. No, it's Willow.
Willow. They were in line or something. They were talking, and that's when Willow was saying, "Oh, wait, they didn't give you medication." Yes, it was. So, I bought the jacket because Forever 21 is going bankrupt.
I thought that.
Oh,
yes,
sorry.
I heard.
You were gonna.
I was gonna say. I was gonna guess it was from ASOS. It wasn't. It was Forever.
No, it was Forever 21. So Forever 21 is apparently going bankrupt, and I don't know how because they have clothes on these shows, and like, come on. But they're not like done, but they're closing locations. I don't know. They just said we were closing. I didn't read all, but there was a ton of fine print. I was like, what's going on? So it just said final sale. I got it for $10. The jacket. They were sold out of the pants to match, which I was like,
darn it.
So, but I did get them in cream, like the same ones in cream. It'll be a little, kind of, but it would have been cool if the whole thing matched. And they were $10 also.
Okay.
And I couldn't not buy them. Okay. Casey's rhinestone fishnet stockings at the rodeo.
Obsessed. Tell me you bought them too.
I did. And I don't know. I just Googled. I don't know if they were the ones she had on.
Dude, with like some shorts or a skirt, that would be
oh my God.
fantastic.
They made her like, I didn't excitedly love her outfit, but I was like, those stockings make her look
beautiful.
Magical. Like people who are just listening.
Those?
They were on Amazon.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Those are so cool. Are they soft
like
or are
a
they
fairy?
itchy?
They were soft. They're going to make me look like a fairy dust thing.
That's awesome.
There you go. So I bought those.
We need to go out clearly.
I'll put the link in the description.
Thank you. So I can give you your 4 cents.
They weren't a lot of money. Yeah. 4 cents. I found them on Amazon. I don't know what I need them for, but I need them. The stockings, the rhinestone fishes. I also loved Taylor's rodeo outfit, and I couldn't find it on all my go-tos.
Phenomenal.
That was my favorite. They had all the other ones, like worn on TV, shop your tea, blah blah. I was like, no, the best one was Taylor's. I mean,
she looked.
I went on I Google Lensed her. I took like her picture and I put it in Google Lens. I put it on Amazon because you could do it on Amazon. Target. I think we talked about this. Target has to do that too at some point. And like, of course, like leather bustiers come up, but nothing with like, she had like studs on the top trim, nothing. And it was in the back. It would look like a corset. It was like tied in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So that was what I got for fashion. What'd you have?
Ooh, I agree. Whitney's olive green sporty outfit. I loved the jacket that Kimberly was wearing during the presentation by Casey. I don't know, but it was really cute. Now I can't remember.
Where were they?
Jacket, and then I said Kimberly during the presentation by Casey. I think they were back in the room, and she was like, what the heck was she
when Casey
about?
Was like upset? No, that's when they were going to go out.
Was that when she was going on about the women? Like what we have to, I don't know. No, anyway, Kimberly wore a really cool jacket.
Okay.
Oh, it was almost like now it's coming back to me. And she like left to go on the tour. It was almost like that. Like it was kind of like not Southwestern, but like it had like a lot of different
funky
colors.
Aztec-y thing.
It was really cute.
Yes.
Who's that from? Patagonia or something? If you say Forever 21,
it says Etsy. No, they're saying Etsy has it.
I also loved.
Here we go. I got it. Sorry.
Oh, what is
Excuse
it?
Me. Patagonia.
Yes. Love one.
Patagonia women's cinchilla fleece jacket in multicolor. Of course, it's out of stock.
Of course, it's adorable. It looks really good on her. I love when she wears different things like that. That instead of just like cropped t-shirts that are tight.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Taylor's outfit with the red crop top and jeans. I liked the jeans more.
Oh, she had that off the shoulder.
It almost looked like a sock, like a tube sock.
Yeah,
like
it did look like a tube sock,
right? Like from like the 70s. But she looked really cute, and I loved her jeans.
Yes, and they were like baggy, right?
Yeah, yes, like a wide leg. They were really cute. And I was really not obsessed, but I was obsessed that Kimberly was embracing more color and fun. I liked her yellow Vans. I don't like Vans typically, but I thought she looked really cute in them with the jacket and stuff. And then that's it for that. But then you were going to ask me about which rodeo outfit I would wear, right?
Yes. Which rodeo outfit would you wear?
So obviously I would love to bust out Taylor's outfit. However, I don't know how to mesh all the looks together, but I had to say I loved Taylor's outfit. I would definitely pick that. But I think that Casey's outfit was really cute, minus her booty being out. Like I can't do that. But I loved her look. It had like a really cool like Texas vibe to it, like a very like Texas swing. Yeah. And I loved Lila's coat. I thought her coat the studded coat was so cute.
It was cute.
She was adorable. So just a special shout out. What about you?
Basically Taylor. It was Taylor's.
I mean, that was really cute.
Yeah. I actually liked Whitney's. I liked the style of Whitney's. I don't know if I would want it worn white though.
I didn't see, I was like, that kind of like, it looked wrinkly and like the belt, like it it was like, woo, like it didn't, like everybody else was in sparkle or lace, or like they had like,
yes, hers was kind of plain.
Hers was like, I had this in my closet, and like my mom sent me a belt from Arizona or something, like along my pen, or like New Mexico.
Wait, you mean Kimberly, or I said Whitney?
Oh, Whitney. Did you say
no?
Whitney
Kimberly, no. Kimberly, no. It was just no. But also,
who was wearing the white dress?
No, Whitney was wearing a white dress.
Yeah, see,
but you said a belt from Arizona. Oh,
didn't she have like a Southwestern like belt? Like, was it?
I don't like a metal one,
metal thing.
I think
don't
so.
know. I just didn't like the way
liked the cut of it. See, I liked the cut of it.
Could use
and I liked she had a little handkerchief around her neck.
That I liked,
but I wouldn't have worn it in white. Like I would have loved a red and white, like almost like a bandana print. Or something. By the way, the Patagonia jacket is available on eBay.
Hey.
If anybody
looks cozy.
It's $149.
Jeez, what?
I don't know.
For that little fleece?
Yeah. Oh, but then they have it in medium for $69.99. I better not do this because I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to be like, you can get it here and there and everywhere. I swear. I've been in deep holes in fashion.
Oh, man.
Background check. At the old folks' home.
Yeah.
There is a schedule behind them. And it says on Thursday there is yoga, mastering the Kama Sutra from 1 to 3 p.m.
Stop it. Even I missed that. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness.
Well, I saw it. I was like, wait, there's a schedule back there. Like I was like, Kama Sutra for 2 hours. Wow.
You're getting some personal.
Yeah. Clearly that was put there as a joke. And
I love that you found a background because I found nothing.
Our show found it. Oh.
I know.
Yeah, I was trying to look in like Taylor's room.
Yep. When they were in the suite, I was looking. When they were at the tour and stuff, I was looking. And like, I was not finding anything.
Yeah, I was looking like the tour too.
So, case closed.
Okay.
Anyway.
But and now we know, well, it's being canceled from HBO.
Yeah.
The show.
Stinks.
Yeah. There was a post. I don't remember who posted. Oh, it was Mindy Kaling, actually. I think she posted like just pictures of them, and people were like, come on, let's find a new home for it.
I know.
So hopefully there'll be some petitioning or something. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't loved this season as much as the first and second one at all. But I don't know. This episode for me was like boom, boom, boom. You know, some of there were some episodes, and we were always like, oh, I wonder who directed that one or something, where it just like flowed. And I felt like this one really went, and I just loved the montage at the end. I was like tearing up.
Yeah.
Such a dork.
I know.
I like the Himberly.
Yes.
Thing. As soon as she saw him at the tour, I was like,
yeah,
something's going to happen. I mean, I didn't see that coming before this, but.
Oh my gosh.
Any predictions? Oh, well, you mentioned about the.
Yeah. Something's not sitting right with Casey. And then let's see what goes on with. Hopefully, if Whitney and Kanan are, obviously still have feelings for each other, let's hope that goes somewhere in a positive way.
Yeah.
Because that would stink if it was just like, oh, this is a mistake. Like, give us something, will you?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. And also, I wouldn't have been mad if my boyfriends, they donated to the project I was like, I don't know, who cares?
Yeah. That I know. Like, they got to find a way. Yes. This whole
for her to get mad at him.
With her. Yeah, come on.
She's got a thing with that though. So
yeah.
Whatever.
Probably the story of her with her mom and all the money and things.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe. All right. Well,
nothing beats her dad on the dating apps though. So
yeah. Excuse me. Well, you can find us at homebodiesonly.com. Also, if you go to btrmedia.com, that is our network that we're connected to. There is actually a Patreon page, which is free. And it's just, you find all these different, our episodes and episodes from Get Behind the Rabbit, which is another channel, lots of film reviews and red carpet footage. and movie reviews as well. So
perfect.
Check us out. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell me if you bought any clothes.
Jackie's busting out the fishnets.
I know.
I love it. I can't wait to read.
Oh, where am I going to wear them? We got to find a place for me to wear them.
We're going out, though, so.
My 50th.
Pick a spot. That's right.
I'll just wear them to a Yankee game.
Why not?
Why not? Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
This is the BTRP Media Network.